We're going to start it with this image, okay? Which is from this guy's friend. And we can unpack this, but I just want to start with this image because this image really encapsulates what was going on from the get-go. And why this image? Well, first off, it comes from a friend of Alex Pretti, okay? Somebody that has known him for a while, somebody who posted about it. But secondly, because I think this encapsulates everything we need to know about the event. Because first off, look at him. He's standing there. He's holding his phone like we hold our phone when you record. And he does not have a gun out. He is not pointing a gun at this agent. That agent is like a foot away from him, not in danger. That agent's arms are down. Okay, now, the reason why I'm starting with this image in the beginning is because of how unruly and unnecessary this entire thing was. This guy was filming. This guy was offering no resistance whatsoever. Then there was a series of events that happened, okay? And one of the events that happened was an ICE agent ruthlessly pushed this woman to the ground, okay? And then this guy went over and like stepped between the ICE agent and the woman on the ground. And then they pepper sprayed him and he put a hand up to block it. Then they pepper sprayed the woman. Then this guy turned his back to those agents and tried to get that woman up. And at that point, these agents escalated this thing. And like 5, 7 of these guys surrounded him and started dragging him and started punching him. And now at one point in this, while this guy is on his hands and knees, they discovered that he had a holstered weapon. He had a permit for this weapon. Minnesota allows you to carry holstered weapons. He was just in his, Second Amendment rights like Philando Castile. This guy did not draw that weapon. This guy never even let go of that camera the whole time. Eventually, what happened is one of the ICE agents reached in and removed his weapon and then walked away with it. And then, after he was unarmed, multiple of these guys shot him at point blank range, and then they all stood back and fired bullets into his corpse. And that's the summation of what happened. It was initiated and escalated, and then an execution was committed by these agents. And then the DHS came out and openly lied about this. I want to start with the last bit of footage that I have seen that maybe you guys haven't seen. But so there is a bit of footage here, guys, that literally just came out, that I literally just saw. Okay, that is this. That's a close-up of the scene from, I believe, inside the car that was right there. That shows the beginning of this. It is this one, okay? Okay, this is from an hour ago, and this is the very beginning of it, okay? Starting with the ICE agent pushing this woman. Now, guys, we're not going to get into graphic shit tonight. I'm giving you a heads up. I'm going to be stopping the videos before this guy gets shot. We're not watching any of the gory shit. We're not going to be listening to the traumatic cries afterwards. I'm keeping this sort of trigger free tonight because I know we've all seen enough of it. But this is shows the very beginning. I believe it was filmed from inside the car. Okay, and here. So there's the push of the protester. Here's the person in pink. Okay, that's filming the whole thing. And here is Alex Pretti, who gets pepper sprayed and puts his hands up. Okay, this is inside, I believe, the car. That's right there. And so I think this piece of information is important to watch. Whoa! Okay, I'm stopping it right there. And again, we're not going to watch this whole thing, but this thing starts with this ICE agent pushing this woman over for no reason, guys. Okay? For no reason whatsoever. There is no aggression here. This guy pushes her to the ground. Then Alex steps between them and he gets pepper sprayed and puts his hands up. Okay? He steps between them to simply protect this woman. Okay? And then he turns his back to them and they try to help this woman. At which times now more agents come over. Okay? And they're continuing to pepper spray him. Look at this guy. And agents are coming over with this woman as well. And they're continuing to spray her. He's trying to help her up. And they are like dragging him. And at this point, the agents are ganging up on the woman on the ground. And they are now ganging up on the guy on the ground. Okay? Now, this is how it started. Okay? This was a complete and utter escalation and like gang style warfare, aggressive from these guys. Now, the thing that's really unnerving about this is the fact that we don't know who any of these guys are. Okay? In a normal police situation, if there was an officer involved in a shooting, if there were people involved in a shooting in a normal situation, municipal police force, sheriffs, whatever, we would have the identities. There would be a complete independent investigation. We don't know who any of these guys are. They are all masked. They all scattered like cockroaches after this was done. We are in a state where there is literally a secret police force that is now executing U.S. citizens on our streets. And then even though we have video of it, the government is coming out and lying about this. And then all of these guys are scattering like cockroaches. And they could literally be in line next to you at the grocery store tomorrow. Okay? This is fucking like beyond. Okay? This is like beyond troubling here. Now, I want to jump from this right to Kristi Noem. Okay? We're going to jump. We're going to be a little sporadic here, but we're going to go right to Kristi Noem. Okay? And let's go right to her statement, okay? Because here was Kristi Noem's statement. This is several hours later. But now, watch her statement. This is the official DHS statement. We literally just watched the beginning of this. Okay? We watched exactly right here. Now listen to her statement.
An individual approached U.S. Border Patrol officers with a 9mm semi-automatic handgun. The officers attempted to disarm this individual, but the armed suspect reacted violently. Fearing for his life and for the lives of his fellow officers around him, an agent fired defensive shots. Medics were on the scene immediately and attempted to deliver medical aid to the subject, but he was pronounced dead at the scene. The suspect also had 2 magazines with ammunition in them that held dozens of rounds. He also had no ID. This looks like a situation where an individual arrived at this scene to inflict maximum damage on individuals and to kill law enforcement.
All right. Dude. Impeach. Impeach this fucking witch, boss. Like, I don't even know what to say to that statement, because if you look at it from the beginning of this guy did not come at them with a weapon. This guy did not come at them at all. He's got a camera. He's got his hand up. He's being pepper sprayed. I mean, the lying. Now, why this becomes outrageously important is because now it is blatantly clear. I mean, we already knew this, okay, but it is blatantly clear that DHS is completely lying to us. Like, we know now that they're probably never telling us the truth. Every statement they give us about somebody about so-and-so, about this event, about that event, about an arrest, even about the people they're arresting. There is like zero credibility to this administration, to this DHS. That was blatant lying. Okay, that was blatant lying. Now, does he have a weapon? He does. He has a holstered gun on the right backside of his body under this jacket. It's legal. He has a permit. It's legal in Minnesota. He's not even being an aggressor without his weapon. There is nothing about this that was aggression. Okay, that statement was a complete lie. Now, here's the deal, guys. Like, we have a Second Amendment. You are allowed to have a gun. You are allowed to be arrested while having a gun or whatever, you know, interacting with law enforcement agents while having a gun. Having a gun does not give them license to kill you. There is no license to kill somebody for having a gun. Okay, there is not. We have constitutional rights that exist. Beyond this, what is crazy, guys, is the rhetoric online. How basically what has happened is like the MAGA people will justify anything. Okay? They will justify anything. It's very clear that to them, these agents can escalate, beat up, harass, shoot. You're just supposed to comply is their basic thing. Like if they just walk up to you randomly and start beating you with golf clubs, you're supposed to just lay there and take it. And like, man, this is just unreal. Now, all right. I mean, it's heavy, guys. It's heavy. And you know, we're at a tipping point here. We are at a tipping point. Now my basic, you know, my feeling about this is that when something like this happens, we have to multiply. Okay? We have to multiply. We have to come out, you know, 10x, 20x, 100x, like, you know, everybody filming every moment, like more cameras, right? More cameras, more filming, more protesters, more, you know, like the rebellion has to simply increase. You know what I'm saying? We have to, like, you know, we have to respond to this with more numbers, and there may very well have to be like a national walkout, a work walkout or something, or, you know, right? I don't know. We'll figure that out. I just know that like right now we're wounded, and watching this today, watching it unfold was pretty crazy. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. You like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.